a lot of the city is still dark, so it's hard to navigate. Like, it's hard to see where the drive-ins are at, because like the restaurant will be open because they got generators going, so they can get the bare minimum. But like the signs and the lights outside will all be off, and you see that like with that, like all that's open, but they just have lights inside. So when you're like on the road trying to pull in, it's hard to see where the actual turn-ins are at sometimes. Shit like that. Because all the lights are out. Not all, but a lot of the lights are out. And most of the city, not most, a lot of the city is inaccessible completely. They just got it blocked off. Can't go there. So the parts you can go to, they still have a lot of power outages. I go through entire neighborhoods where the entire neighborhood, the power's out. Um, so I mean, it makes sense that they're ordering food because they can't cook. I just went to Wingstop and it was kind of really annoying. Like, I hate when people are like trying to be nice, but they end up just kind of like wasting your time. So they ran out of Dr. Pepper, and I told them, oh, this little girl ran out of Dr. Pepper. And they're like, oh, okay, so they refilled it so I could get the customer Dr. Pepper. But the thing is like, I'd already messaged the customer and told them they're out of Dr. Pepper. Would you like something else? And they're like, yeah, Coke is fine. And then I was like, well, they refilled the thing. So now I'm kind of like behind on two of my orders because I waited for them to refill the thing. Because I couldn't even get Coke at that point. I just had to wait for them to be done with the machine. And then I grab the bags and walk out, get to my car, and I'm like looking at them to see which is which. It should have receipts on it. They had taken the receipts off for some reason. And they're sealed, to keep you from messing with them. And if I were to unseal it, that would look sketchy. So I'm just like this entire neighborhood powers out. It looks like you can see the houses that have generators have some minimal lights on the inside, but pretty much powers out. And then, but yeah, so I'm just gonna have to like guess which order is which. One bag is heavier than the other, so then that means that would be the bigger order. Um, but yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna like hope I'm right. Like there's houses on the left and right of us, so you just can't see them because there's no lights. Some of the streets don't even have street lights. Oh, my leg is cramping from sitting for so long. Because I live in my car, so I sit all the time, like 24/7. Because unless I'm like in a restaurant waiting for the food or walking up to someone's door or at the gym, like I sleep sitting, work sitting. Gets to me physically. But I've been seeing a lot of people on the streets with just like their suitcase, and it's not your typical like homeless person you would see that's like dirty and malnourished and begging for money. It's like you can tell they just lost their house and they're like crying and they got their suitcase. They're just like wandering around, not really sure where to go. And it's sad. Like I can't imagine, you know. What I went through was pretty rough. I lost my family emotionally, and I lost my home. I can't live there anymore. But I still have my car, you know, I still have more than just a suitcase. I have a job and I have things going for me. The McDonald's lobby closes at 10 at night. And I know this because I went to McDonald's and went to the door and it was locked. And so I looked at the sign and it said 10. Anyway, so I got some more deliveries and then I got a McDonald's again. Go up to the door, it's unlocked. So I walk in. It's before 10. It's like 9:30. And they're like, inside's closed. I'm like, well, I'm just here for DoorDash. And they're like, inside's closed. You have to go around. So I just unassigned from myself and put the reason as something else and filled in the blank with the staff was rude. Because the order was literally sitting there on the counter. He could have just handed it to me instead of making me walk back to my car, get in the drive-thru line, wait in line for it to be my turn, and then tell them, again, I'm there for DoorDash, and then have to wait for them to get everyone else's orders that are in front of me in line, and then get mine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit through all that. And if the lobby's closed, lock the door. You know? But it doesn't matter because it's not like I'm gonna like do any kind of transactions or anything, so it doesn't matter that I'm doing it through the lobby. You literally just hand it to me. Completely unnecessary to be like, no, you have to go around. There's gonna be more storms tomorrow. We just got hammered, you know what I'm saying? Like, for it to happen again. And there's really nowhere to go because it's gonna hit like the entire state and like half of all of the surrounding states. So last time I left and I went to a different part of the state where it was safe. But this time it's like I'm not gonna drive that far. Cause I don't think I am. I don't know, I might. Depends. But as you can tell, it's already starting to rain and lightning. At first they were saying it was gonna hit Tuesday, which is today. And then they started saying it's gonna hit Wednesday. I'm hoping it doesn't hit at all. I'm hoping it turns into being nothing. but looks like it might be upon us right now.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Longstreth Street. Take the next left onto Longstreth Street, then turn left onto Ann Avenue.
Oh shit, I hope I didn't pass it by too much, because I was not paying attention. Yeah, see, like, this is hard to see to, like, get on here.
Take the next left onto Ann Avenue.
And it's just bare minimum on the lighting. Oh shit, I missed it. Motherfucker.
Take the next left onto Ridgely Avenue.
I just totally, like, zoned out.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Lois Lane.
And was not paying attention to the GPS because I didn't think about the fact I turned the volume off.
Take the next left onto Lois Lane, then turn right onto East Keel Avenue.
Oh shit. That I almost hit that. Alright, weather. Please be nice to me.
Turn right onto East Keel Avenue.
I don't want there to be hail because I don't want my car to get damaged, but I know that if it hails, it's less likely to have tornadoes. So, catch 22.
Continue on East Keel Avenue for 1.5 miles.
Okay, it looks like I didn't pass by that much. Oh, I'm tired. It's only 10 o'clock and I'm gonna work till 12. But I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I'll do the breakfast run. The breakfast rush. And so I got up and I just felt gross and I was sweaty and my feet were nasty. And I was like, okay, well, I have to take a shower. So I went to the gym. And there's just a ton of people there. And like, they just were all in the shower. We have one shower at the gym. So they were just like all taking showers. And so I left and I came back. And they were still taking showers. So I left again. And I came back. And finally took a shower. And then I started working. But it was already kind of dead. So I haven't really been working. I started working at probably like 12 or 1. What car does that? And I used to have a hybrid that never did that. Yeah, miles a long way.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Thomas Street. Take the second right onto Thomas Street.
This is it. This is Barber Street. This is Thomas. Okay.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.